My friends, the August 2025 Visa Bulletin is out, and guess what? We already have a retrogression specifically in EB2, but predictions for the next few months are super important. I'm going to break it down for you step by step like we do every single week. So if you're waiting for a visa interview appointment, this video is just for you. Hello everybody and welcome back to Immigration Channel. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what's going to happen in the Visa Bulletin for August 2025. We've got a lot of things to cover, retrogression in EB2, not too much movement in other categories, but we need to understand this Visa Bulletin because the end of the fiscal year is October 2025, not too long, and we need to understand what's going to happen in the next few months, specifically for you guys planning your interviews, planning your next steps about coming to the United States, applying for a green card, everything in this video. So make sure you watch it all the way until the end. As always, we summarize this Visa Bulletin for you in our blog, and I'm going to go over this on the screen step by step to explain to you further and answer any questions you have. So make sure you drop those questions in the comments. They are for you. All right, guys. So the Visa Bulletin was just released, and we did as fast as we could the summary, so you have it right away when we release the video. So first of all, if you're inside the United States applying for adjustment of status, employment-based categories, the USCIS is going to continue to use the final action dates to determine your eligibility if you are filing inside the United States. For family sponsored categories, you're going to use dates for filing, and for employment, we're using final action dates. Right, guys? So remember, this is for those of you inside the United States applying for adjustment. You're going to look at those charts because those charts are typically a little bit faster every single month. So let's look at the highlights of the Visa Bulletin as we summarize it for you so you don't have to. First of all, if you look at employment-based, EB2 worldwide, including Mexico, Philippines, retrogressed by 1.4 months to September 1st, 2023. Now, I'm going to explain to you a little bit further what does it mean, retrogression, but essentially people that hoped that they can get their interviews this month, maybe even in September, are not going to be able to do that because the Visa Bulletin moved backwards. The reason is because they have too much demand and less supply. And as a result, they don't have enough visas to give away, and the Visa Bulletin goes back in time. This happens all the time when there is too much demand. So that's why it's super important to keep track of the Visa Bulletin, because if some of you told me, okay, I'm going to get my possibility to get my visa interview this month or get an adjustment this month, well, now that the Visa Bulletin is going backwards, you're going to have to wait longer. That's just how the Visa Bulletin works. We never know until they release it. EB3 professionals, skilled workers, and other workers, EB3 advanced by 1 month to May 22nd, 2013. Not bad. We'll continue to see more slight movement in the EB3 category. EB5 India will advance by 6.5 months to November 15, 2019. Again, I tell you guys, EB5 is going to be a hot category for especially Indian and Chinese applicants because it's going to continue to move forward and it's going to get faster to get green cards in this category. China advanced by 22 months, guys, to December 8, 2015. A lot of our clients that were filing this EB5 are now going to be able to get their green cards or visa interviews. So don't sleep on that category. If you have the money, EB5 is still very, very good. Family based categories, let's look at the highlights. F4 brothers and sisters, India advanced by 3.8 months to November 1, 2016. F2A spouses and children is all countries advanced by 1 month to April 1st, 2025. It's not a big one, but it's still a movement forward. F4 worldwide, China advanced by 3.8 months to January 1st, 2009. Now, guys, before I will continue with the breakdown of the chart and give you some predictions, you're watching my videos every week, and if you're not a subscriber, now is the time to subscribe. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. As always, guys, you're watching the videos and you need help with your immigration matters, your case may be stuck, you want to sue the government, maybe you want to start a green card case, maybe you want to apply for citizenship. You send me a text, 619-483-4549, or go to www.immigrationasap.com. Leave your details, and one of our team members will contact you ASAP. And now, let's get back into the video. All right, let's go to final action dates, employment based. And once I get to the chart, whatever is red, as you know, every month, is what moved forward. If you don't see too much red, you know that this month in August, we haven't seen too much movement. EB1, India remains at February 15, 2022. China will remain at November 15, 2022. All other countries remain current. And therefore, I'm telling you, if you qualify for EB1A, you have to do it because it will be current throughout the end of this year, just like it was in the past few years. EB2 India will remain at January 1st, 2013. EB2 China, no change, December 15, 2020. But all other countries, guys, I went back, retrogressed by 1.4 months to September 1st, 2023, which means, guys, if you are thinking about getting the possibility to apply for a green card this month, it is not going to happen because the Visa Bulletin literally moved backwards. EB3 professionals skilled. India advanced by 1 month to May 22nd, 2013. China remains the same like the previous bulletin at December 1st, 2020. EB3 Philippines remains at February 8th, 2023. And EB3 worldwide and Mexico will remain at April 1st, 2023. EB3 other workers like India will advance by 1 month to May 22, 2013. Again, I think EB3 will have a slow, modest movement all the way through October. EB3 China remains at May 1st, 2017. EB3 all other countries the same, July 8th, 2021. EB4 religious workers remains unavailable. Now, if you're a religious worker and you are unavailable, remember, many religious workers qualify for self-petitions under the EB2 National Interest Waiver. If you're one of those, send me a text. We can help you. All right, guys. So EB5 unreserved, India advanced by 6.5 months to November 15, 2019. And the big winner, China, 22 months advancement, almost 2 years to December 8, 2015, which is great because a lot of our investors that filed many years ago are now going to be able to get green cards. And I'm telling you, it's still a great way to get a green card through the EB5 program. So do not sleep on that. So this is the chart as you see it. Whatever is in red is the movement. You can see there is not much movement. The big one is, of course, EB2 retrogress backwards. So what you see in red moved forward, and this is just shows you visually how the chart almost completely the same like July, except from key areas, which is EB2 retrogression, which unfortunately you're going to see more retrogression in September, which is not very good for our EB2 applicants, which we're really hoping that they can finally get their green cards this month. Dates for filing, no change from July. So go back to the July Visa Bulletin video, which I break down the July Visa Bulletin dates for filing. I have more explanation there, but it's literally the same. So I don't want to waste my time, or I don't want to waste your time and my time by going into something that's pretty much the same. All right, guys, so let's look at final action dates for family sponsored categories. You can see that F1 has not changed from last month. Mexico remains in April 22nd, 2005. Philippines remains at July 15, 2012. And F1, all other countries remain at July 15, 2016. F2A, Mexico remained February 1st, 2022. F2A, all other countries, the same, September 1st, 2022. I do think that we're going to see a little bit of movement forward in the September Visa Bulletin. Let's see if it's true, it's recorded, and we'll go back to the Visa Bulletin next month. F2B, no change. F2B Mexico remains at January 1st, 07. F2B Philippines, April 15, 2012. F2B all other countries, October 15, 2016. F3, the same thing. F3 Mexico is the same, February 1st, 2001. F3 Philippines remains at December 1st, 2003. And F3 all other countries, August 1st, 2011. The only big change, you can see the chart has no change from July, only in the F4 category, India advanced by 3.8 months to November 1st, 2006. And in September, you see a little bit more movement in the F4 category, but it's going to be very, very minor movement. Nothing is going to change here, guys, until the new Visa Bulletin comes out in October of 2025. So, in the dates for filing, the only change we see is F2A, all countries will advance by 1 month, which means that if you're inside the United States in legal status and you want to file for your spouse, and you guys are April 1st is when you file the I-130, now is the time you can file for adjustment of status, but your spouse has to be in legal status to be able to get there. So let's look at the chart, dates for filing. You can see not too many changes. F2A, April 1st, 2025, all countries, including China, India, Mexico, and F4, January 1st, 2009, which is also where China is. So guys, we are seeing a very interesting trend because we can see we're coming to the end of the fiscal year, and that's why EB2 is retrogressed, because we can see that the demand for these visas is much higher than the supply is, and that's why they had to kind of pull back a little bit. The same thing with EB4, there's completely no visas, so it's unavailable. What does it mean for you? It means that you guys, if you are getting to the MVC stage, please get all the documents in order. Get yourself to the document complete stage, because you don't know. You don't know if the bulletin is going to move 1 month, or it's going to move 10 months, or it's going to move 22 months, like it happened in China for EB5. You just never know, guys. So you have to do what you can on your side. Get your documents ready, get document qualified, try to get the I-130 filed properly, don't get delays, do everything on your side, which will be smooth. And then once the Visa Bulletin becomes current, you'll be able to take action and not get delayed. The reality is that this year, we still see USCIS working well. We still see cases moving forward. We don't see any backlogs as much yet. However, next year, with all the changes that the administration is doing, you're going to see more backlogs in USCIS and also the embassy. What does it mean for you? It means that you have to file your cases as soon as possible. It means that you guys have to do what it takes to work on your cases. It means that you have to push forward whatever you can so there's no delays in the processing. So, and also, if you're sitting on the fence and thinking, well, should I file my case now or not? You should, because immigration is still working. We're still getting cases approved at USCIS. We're still getting cases approved at the embassy. We are still getting results for our clients for their citizenship, for their green cards, because we don't see too many backlogs yet. It's going to take maybe another year. So by the time your case is filed, if you file now, you'll be already either at the end or at least halfway through. So the conclusion is, let's follow the bulletin every month. Don't get discouraged, and really, really take action on your case. If you need to file your case, do it now. And if you need help, send me a text, 619-483-4549, or go to www.immigrationsap.com. Leave your details, and one of our team members will contact you ASAP. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.